Hi, my name is Akiva and welcome to my channel. First off, I just want to say that the information that I'm going to provide is my own opinion and commentary on the ketogenic diet. And I am a registered nurse and I have been a chef in the past. So I do have a lot of knowledge about biology, physiology, health, and nutrition. But still, that education helps me to better understand the information. But the information I'm providing for you is still my own opinion and commentary. So this video today is going to be about what is the ketogenic diet, what is ketosis, some benefits, side effects, and two methods of how to get into ketosis, a slow method and a fast method. So what is ketosis? Our body has two methods for using energy. The primary method is where we break down carbohydrates. Those are turned into glucose, and the glucose is used by our body for all our functions. The second method, or an alternate method, is breaking down fat into ketone bodies and using the ketones for energy in our body. And most of our body functions can run on ketones, like our brain can run almost completely off ketones, but still there are some glucose needs in the body. There are some body functions that can't run on ketones. So for those, our body can actually create glucose on an as needed basis. And there are three types of ketones that are created. There's beta-hydroxybutyrate, acetone, and acetoacetate. And personally, I don't do a zero carb ketogenic diet, so I keep it around 25 net carbs per day. So still I am eating some carbohydrates in the day. So next I want to talk about the benefits of the ketogenic diet. So the first benefit is mental clarity. When I'm on a ketosis, my mind's a lot clearer, I could problem solve better, my reading comprehension is better, and just I feel a lot more clearer in the mind. Another benefit is just having more energy. So when I'm in ketosis, my energy is consistent through the day. Like from the morning, I'm less groggy when I wake up, and I just have consistent energy until the end of the day. As opposed to a regular diet where you eat carbohydrates, you get energy from it, then you crash, you feel tired in the afternoon, you need more coffee in the afternoon, you need to eat more, and it's just, a lot more ups and downs in energy on a regular diet. So in ketosis, it's just a nice, smooth, consistent energy throughout the day. So another benefit what I feel is a benefit is you lose the carb cravings. So after about a week in ketosis, I find that I don't crave like pizza or chocolate or these types of carb-rich junk foods. And also there are a lot of keto alternatives to that. There's really good keto recipes for pizza, and there's good keto chocolates that you could buy. And and so another benefit for me and what helps me to maintain and stick to a ketogenic diet is the fact that it's a whole food group that's being banned. So because I'm not allowed to have any carbs, it's easier for me to stick to that. When I'm on a normal diet and I say, okay, I'm not gonna eat these carbs, but I am gonna eat these other ones, like I won't eat junk food, it's easier for me to convince myself, okay, today I'll have some of the junk food and then I'll just continue on the diet tomorrow. In ketosis, you can't do that. And also, even if I did do that in ketosis, I'll get kicked out. So on a ketogenic diet, I'll get kicked out of ketosis, and then I'll have to work to get back in. So, it is possible you can get back into ketosis, but it's a higher repercussion from the cheat meal than on a regular diet. So next I'm going to talk about some of the side effects of the ketogenic diet. So what I've experienced is for sleep, I sleep lighter when I'm in ketosis. So things will wake me up more easily, and then it's harder for me to fall back asleep. So one way that I've mitigated that is I take magnesium before I go to bed, and I take magnesium biglycinate, and that's just the type I use. It doesn't really matter what type you use as long as you're not taking magnesium citrate, because that has a laxative effect, and you don't want to be taking a laxative before going to bed. So another method that people use is saving some of the carbs that you're going to eat throughout the day. So if it's like for me 25, like saving like 10 for right before bed, and because people say that carbs that help you to sleep. Another side effect that I'm going to talk about is irritability. So on the ketogenic diet, I find that I'm easily more irritated and more irritable and less patient. The way that I problem solve for this, which is important because I have kids, right? I have kids, so I need to be patient. I need to be calm a lot of the time, and I need to not be irritable and not let, especially kids, push my buttons. So the way that I do is I just try to be more aware of my emotions and the reactions that can come from those emotions. So if I feel like something is really irritating me, I'll try to catch it at that point, walk out of the room, take a deep breath, do some deep breathing, and remind myself that it's not important. It's not worth getting upset about. And usually this works. It's just, as opposed to a normal diet, I don't have to pay as much attention to it. On ketogenic, I have to pay more attention to just remaining calm and, yeah, be more aware of my emotions. So next I'm going to talk about 2 methods for getting into ketosis. The first method is a slow method. It's where, let's say you have 200 grams of carbohydrates that you usually eat every day. So every few days, maybe every 2 days or 3 days, you'll reduce it by about 50 grams of carbohydrates. So if you're going from 200, 3 days later, you'll have 150 for 3 days, go to 100 for 3 days, go to 50 for 3 days, until you get to the amount that you set for yourself. And like I said, I do 25. This method is slow, the transition will be easier, and you don't get as much of a keto flu. Like, keto flu is when you start running out of glucose and your body is not quite at the point where it's producing enough ketones for regular function. So you get kind of groggy, your head might hurt. A way to deal with those symptoms are getting electrolytes, so make sure you're getting potassium, magnesium, and enough salt. And it doesn't last so long. It lasts 1 or 2 days usually. I don't prefer that method. I prefer the fast method. So the fast method is for 48 hours, I eat almost no carbohydrates. I eat just fats and protein, and pretty much no vegetables. I might get a few grams of carbohydrates if I'm eating some nuts. Other than that, I don't have any. And with this method, usually I'm in ketosis just over 24 hours. What usually happens is at right before 24 hours or at 24 hours, I'll get a bit of a headache, and then that headache will last a couple hours, and then that headache will just disappear. The headache usually just disappears, and at that point, if I test myself, I am in ketosis. So I like that method. I'm not so patient. It's fast and it's easy for me, and that's what I enjoy. So that's it for today. That's just some information on the ketogenic diet. If you enjoyed this video, then like it and keep checking back. You can subscribe if you want, though I don't have that many videos yet, but I hope to have another video uploaded soon. Thanks.